Hi, my name's Ty Hyderali. I'm a plaintiff's lawyer. We concentrate in employment law in New Jersey and New York. And I want to speak to you today about Governor Murphy's latest executive order, 192, which is effective November 5 of this year. And the executive order really discusses the issues of more and more businesses reopening and employees returning to the workplace, and what the employer's obligations are once these employees return to the workplace. And they have the order has what you would assume would be in the order, such as social distancing. Masks have to be that can be required by the employer to have their employees wear in the workplace. But beyond that, the employer actually has to provide masks to employees in the workplace. And if it's not permissible for there to be the 6-foot social distancing between employees in the workplace, then to the extent it's practicable, employers have to do two things. Number one, they have to mandate that employees wear masks at all times. And number two, they're supposed to try to set up barriers or protective shields between the employees, since they can't do the 6 feet of social distancing that the Center for Disease Control, the CDC, requires under their guidelines. There are a couple other bells and whistles in this executive order that are very protective of the welfare of employees. For example, it's the employer's obligation. If they want to require gloves in the workplace, they also have to provide gloves to the employees. With regard to high-touch areas, they have to sanitize those high-touch areas in a regular fashion. On top of that, employers are encouraged to do wellness checkups on their employees, such as health questionnaire, etc., to ensure that they're not symptomatic for COVID-19. Of course, confidentiality needs to be maintained when that is done. A couple of other things, the employer has to provide breaks to employees so they can engage in frequent hand washing, and they're to encourage frequent hand washing during the workday. As well as the employer has to provide a hand sanitizer and wipes. I believe the concentration is at least 60% alcohol in those wipes, so it's COVID-19 resistant and SARS resistant. So a couple of things that are going on in the executive order that are very beneficial to employees. There's some obligations to employees as well. For example, if an employee doesn't want to wear a face mask and they have no medical reason to support not wearing a face mask, the employer can refuse to allow that employee entrance to the workplace. So anyway, that's what's going on with Executive Order 192. This is Ty Hyderali. Be safe and be well.